Welcome to the Dota 2 Rapid Recap, where we give you a quick look at all of the Dota news that's been happening recently. You can check the video description for timestamps to different headlines, as well as links to original content that's referenced throughout the episode. The Summit 9 arrived at the perfect time to give the community a breath of fresh air as we headed back to summer camp. The content featured scary campfire stories about Facebook streams, as well as fun crafts with the kids, the Dota players, as they had moments of drawing each other's faces. Now, the Summit did not only deliver some really fun content, but there was some great Dota as well, giving us a preview of what's in store for us at TI. Now, if you missed the games, there's really only one play that you absolutely need to see.
Every single time.
Reaper. HFN is dead.
That's two buybacks.
Tavo
gets the triple. Where's the follow-up?
He didn't get Midnight Pulse
There's
off.
the follow-up, but DJC disrupts it a bit, but there's
Now he
the
did.
five-man black hole! He gets the ball! Tavo!
What a game.
Really?
Unbelievable.
Oh
It's
my
over.
goodness.
It's just over now.
A five-man black hole from Tavo.
Now, if you're looking for more advanced draft analysis for what happened at the Summit, make sure to go and check out Lacoste's Corner, where he takes a look at Game 2 of EG vs VGJ Storm from the Winners Bracket Finals.
I love this game in particular because it shows a great execution from evil geniuses, and it shows a really good draw strat. This is one of those strats where you can pretty much always pull it off, but the enemy team can't have too many gaps.
You can find a link to that full video in this video's description if you'd like to see more. The Summit ended with EG wiping Fnatic 3-0 and taking home $40,000 and a little bit of a bullseye, as winning the last tournament before TI has not always been the best of luck for teams. Of course, the Summit gave us another great piece of news announcing that the Summit X, number 10 of the Dota Summits, would return in December. Now, last year, the OpenAI project surprised us with an advanced 1v1 mid Shadow Fiend bot that not only could take on some of our best pros and win, but also revealed important strategies, specifically the effectiveness of spamming regen in the mid lane. OpenAI has done it again, pulling out a team of AI capable of playing and winning a 5v5 game against semi-professional human players. So Team Human, Capitalist, Merlini Fogged, Moon Meander, and Blitz played against the AI, and they kind of got crushed. Now, the AI are not fully functional to the point of a normal Dota game yet, so the way that this worked is that the bots and the humans had a drafting pool of 18 heroes to choose from. As the draft progresses, you can see how the AI viewed their win percentage and their chances of succeeding with the draft they have against the draft that the humans have picked up. They were so confident they even all chatted their win probability. So not only are the bots great at the mechanical side of Dota, they seem really good at the whole tilting your opponent's side. Now, these bots do learn every time they play, so they picked up a few bad habits from the humans. After a pause for lag in Game 1 by the humans, Game 2, the bots decided to have a tactical pause of their own.
There are so many wards down this lane.
Was that the bots pausing?
Oh.
I mean, they're learning.
Oh,
We
man.
saw them do it in Game 1, the humans, and now OpenAI says we can do that too. Trying to shape Team Human there.
What was that for? It was like, hey, we beat you last game. Let's pause it 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Now, in Game 3, after getting crushed by the AI twice, they decided to try and give humanity a chance, letting Twitch chat draft for the AI. That's right, Twitch chat was humanity's last hope. Now, OpenAI was not a big fan of the draft, and they actually ran a quad lane strategy. It gave them a few gains in the early game, but in the end, humanity prevailed. So thank you, Twitch chat, for saving humanity.
0.9% chance that OpenAI is going to win.
Yeah, they think
Wow, they're scared.
Let's draft
That is, I mean, well done, everybody. You guys have done it here.
Look at those
You
numbers.
guys have done it.
Numbers really needs like two games is enough. I'm lane swapping. I refuse to lane versus a quad lane. Looks like Fog is going to stick around though, and that's going to.
Oh, look at this. They're going to get first blood. OpenAI's in and they've got it. The BM smoke as well.
Interviews with the devs gave us some insight into how the bots develop. So initially,
Start off not having any preconception of how this game is supposed to be played. So they mostly just swing randomly. And they play 180 years of Dota against themselves every day.
And the development team at OpenAI has several goals for getting ready for TI.
Is to have our models learn how to buy items. Currently, it's all scripted based off of the Tortellini's guide. So hopefully by TI, we'll have the model learn these aspects.
It'll be interesting to see if the aggressive playstyle adopted by the bots in the games that we saw will be picked up by any of the teams at TI. Now, speaking of TI, it is right around the corner. 18 teams will head to Vancouver to fight to claim this year's Aegis. And it has been confirmed that all 18 of those teams have passed the visa challenge and are all set to travel to Canada and compete. Similar to last year, the 18 teams will be split into 2 groups. These groups will play round robins and best of 2 series, with the last place finishing team in both groups being eliminated, so they will not proceed onto the main stage. Now, from those 8 remaining teams in each group, the top 4 will be seeded into the upper bracket, with the bottom 4 starting out in the lower bracket, where the first round is a best of 1. A look at the prize pool growth shows us that the current prize pool is only about $1 million behind the TI7 record, and if we break that, it would once again be the largest prize pool in esports. The talent has been announced, so Red Eye makes a return to the hosting desk. Machine joins us once again, and Chobra adds in a new face that we haven't seen in Dota in quite some time. Grant gets his first invite to TI, and Casey leaves Seattle to join all of us Dota fans in Vancouver. TI will also feature community competitions once again. So all the Sharp Forum contest entries are in, so make sure you go and vote for your favorites so we can see the best top 10 at TI, with first place in this competition winning $25,000. The cosplay competition also returns with a $15,000 prize pool to be awarded to some of the best that Dota cosplayers have to offer. Many expected to have to wait for TI for any information on Artifact, but instead, details about Artifact have been released. Now, the game will be released for computer players on November 28, 2018 for $20, with a public preview available at PAX West. So with Artifact not being the big drop at TI this year, we'll just have to wait and see what Valve has in store for us. TI is still a little bit of ways away, but if you are craving some Dota, make sure to tune into the Rivalry Rumble and see which teams will claim the lion's share of the prize pool. You can find the game streamed on twitch.tv/UCC League 5. A few tournaments have been announced for the upcoming year, with none of them as DPC events. So after TI, we have ESL 1 Hamburg in October to look forward to, and then the Summit 10 in December, and then MDL in February. Thank you for watching this episode of Dota 2 Rapid Recap. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all your esports news, and I'll see you guys next time.